The easiest baby back pork ribs with one ingredient. Let's go. Okay guys, here we are. Baby back pork loin ribs in a package. These are real easy. We just need a few tools. Some scissors to cut them open. A knife to get that membrane off. We're gonna get the membrane off this back side here. That's really important so that it cooks through. It cooks easier and pulls apart easier. And to do that, we need a knife and a little napkin. So those are the tools we need, really easy. Just gonna take one cut off the end and then one big cut down the back. I've got both my ribs out of the package in the sink. I've got a paper towel because it's easier to hang on to this rib while we're pulling this membrane off, right? Yeah, we got our knife under there. And I'm gonna get my paper towel in there and I can grab onto it using that paper towel and pull that full membrane off. Grab the other one, and again, just get under that membrane, work it nice and easy, and that allows us to grip it and then pull and expose that whole thing. Now we can cut these. I'm gonna cut them in half and put them in the crock pot. All right, we've got our ribs, baby back pork ribs. The membrane is off. Now I'm gonna give it a cut just about halfway through with, again, these scissors. The only tool I have is scissors and a knife. I'm gonna cut them in half just so they fit into my crock pot. Cut the other one in half here. These four big pieces now will cook in there together. And really simply, all we're gonna add is Coca-Cola. I've got my ribs now in the crock pot. I'm gonna arrange them so they just stand up, so they kind of all cook evenly. And then I have a nice little bottle of Coca-Cola that is just gonna go right on top. It's that easy. These are gonna cook on low for about 4 to 5 hours. My friend who gave me this recipe said you just cook them all day. Our ribs have been cooking for about 5 hours. I'm just gonna pull them out. You can see the liquid in the crock pot it does not look like Coca-Cola anymore. It's pretty clear. So these ribs have soaked up all of that sugar and caramel and whatever else is in Coca-Cola and kind of soaked them up. So now they're ready to put in the oven, put some barbecue sauce on them. You could put them on the barbecue and play with them, but we've got them cooked. So now we gotta have some fun. Ribs, I took them out. I lathered them with some of the Sweet Baby Ray's. I've got them, the bone side up. They're gonna go in the oven, about 285 degrees, just to get them warmed up. Boom, ribs. These ribs have been in the oven. I slathered the other side with barbecue sauce. Now I'm gonna hit this side. Again, they're warm. They've been in the oven for 15, 20 minutes. This side down. I just want to drizzle this and just kind of coat them now that they're warm. Put them back in the oven. Not too messy. Just a good drizzle over the top. Give them enough to coat them. Cook a little bit. So just like that. And back in the oven they're going to go. We got our ribs out of the oven. I'm just going to, they're all mushy with sauce. Now I'm gonna cut these just like that. Yeah, I'm gonna throw them right back in this pan. Yeah, we're gonna tip it around on all sides. Yeah, they're falling apart right now. They're barely folding together. That's what we want. Those are the ribs. Yum.